Welcome everyone. So, energizing core flow. Let's start seated on our mat in a comfortable position. Option to prop yourself up. And just start to be able to move organically, being connected within the body. Feeling the breath flowing in and out. And then start to take ear to shoulder, chin to chest, rolling the neck. Pausing wherever it needs to be softened. Just let it flow in and out through the nose. And when you're ready, right hand beside us, reach up and over with the left. Option to drop onto the right forearm. Pulling through the fingertips, but anchoring the sit bones down. Inhale, reach up and over. Let's do the other side. Rolling the chest open. Again, feeling the fingertips being pulled and sit bones anchoring down into the earth. Inhale, rising yourself back up. Let's come onto our hands and our knees, working into some cat and cow. Hammocking the back, and then rounding the spine as you exhale, pushing through the hands, roll through. And just reconnecting here before we start moving into a flow with our body. Feeling the connection of the breath as you pull the belly button into the spine as you exhale. Feel the expansion with your inhale. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, hanging the head a little bit deeper. We're going to thread the needle, right arm up to the sky, placing the right hand behind the left. An option to even take the left hand towards your opposite hip if you want to go a bit deeper. Allow the eyes to close here. And just again, feeling that breath, your prana, moving into any stiffness that you may have. Next inhale, let's come out. And exhale, rounding your spine, cat and cow again. Second set. Maybe noticing a difference of how it felt in the previous one. Next inhale, reach the left arm up, and we'll thread the needle, placing the left shoulder down, ear onto the mat. Option to take the right hand to the opposite hip, opening up through the chest even more. Seeing if you can elongate through the inhale, and elongate through the exhale. Next inhale, let's come up. Child's pose, option to have the knees together or knees apart, whatever feels good for you. Wherever you're at, I want you to feel the heaviness and the pressure of your ribs being pulled down to the earth. One more full deep breath here. See if you can slide your shoulders down your back one more time. And work your way back onto your hands or your knees, coming into toe torture. Balls of the feet into the mat, sitting back onto your heels. Option to even to place that block or a cushion underneath the heels or in between the heels, whatever feels most comfortable. Releasing the tension from your face. Maybe even take an exhale through the mouth. Hands onto the mat. Lift through the knees, press the belly to the thighs. Slowly and organically work yourself into your downward facing dog. Make it feel good. I want you to find some movement through the body, lifting up through the right leg, opening up through the hip. Feel the knee even shining up to the sky. Knee to face. Inhale, lift up the leg, and then round. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to the right arm. Inhale, lift the leg up. Exhale, we're going to cross this time. Knee to the left, engaging through the core. Lift up your sit bones a little bit more. Inhale, lifting the right leg up, knee to face. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, placing the right foot in between the hands. Roll yourself up for a lunge. Palms can face up. Put your face to the sun. Push into your back foot. Sink the hips down and forward. Bring the hands to your heart. We're going to twist here. Option to drop down on to the knee. Twisting towards the right. Palms pressing together. Going further by elongating the arms in opposite directions. See if you can allow the shoulders to come away from the ears with your next exhale. Pull them, lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel this opposition pull from your heel to the crown. Come back into your lunge. And let's come into elongating through both legs, bowing over top of your right leg. Micro movements here. Inhale, lifting slightly out, and exhale, bowing further down. Squaring off the hips as much as it's comfortable. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, bow. Push through both feet. Feel the posture coming from the feet, lifting out. Rotating ourselves, coming into a warrior two position. Bending through the right knee, knee coming to the pinky toe and engaging the core. See if you can even tuck the tailbone slightly. Side angle, right arm down onto the thigh or onto the inside of your front foot. Lift the left arm up and over. Beautiful side stretch here. Press into the outside of the foot. Inhale, rise back up. Coming into Trikonasana. Right arm down, reach up with the left. Again, finding where your posture is starting, from the soles of the feet. Feel this energetic pull up through the legs, through the torso, and out the fingertips. Take a nice deep exhale here. Inhale, windmilling your arms back up. Warrior two, lengthen through the legs, reverse triangle. Left arm down, reaching up with the right. Find the connection with the right foot to the right fingertips. Strength here through your body. Inhale, rise back up, windmill the hands down, step, back, plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, come into your down dog. Finding movement if you need to. Shaking out the hips, pedaling them out. Gazing towards our creativity, your belly button. When you're ready, step to the top of the mat and exhale, forward fold. Come into your forward fold, however that is feeling today. Hands onto the elbows or onto the ankles. Next, inhale, ripple yourself back up. Hands come together. And then roll yourself down, finding very organically as you inhale, roll back up. And exhale, ripple yourself down. Nice soft movements here, finding a little bit of a rebound if you can. Roll up, finding even more length. Come into a back bend if it feels good. And then come down, hanging the head even more. Continue on your breath, rising up and back. Exhale, ripple yourself down, using your breath here as if it's a wave on the ocean. Next, inhale, come into a flat back. And then exhale, bowing at the hips. Stepping your feet back, plank. Chaturanga Dandasana. When you're ready. Inhale, upward facing dog. Open up through the chest. Lift through the knees. Roll over the feet, downward facing dog. Again, lift up, left leg. Micro movements here, even rolling out the hip. Knee facing up towards the sky like a flashlight. Breathe into however this feels good. Make your own movements. Make your body just talk and express how you feel. Next, exhale, let's bring the knee to the face, shoulders over top of the wrist. Inhale, lift up the leg up to the sky. Knee to the left armpit, lift up through the hips, engage the core. Inhale, lift the leg even higher. Exhale, let's cross. Engage, shoulders over the wrist. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, knee to face, give it a little kick. Inhale, lift the leg up. And then step the foot in between the hands, ripple yourself up. Arms lift up to the sky last for a lunge. Press even through the back heel, lengthen through the back leg as much as it feels comfortable. Keep the hips nice and soft. Turning to the left, palms coming together. Twist now. And again, option to drop this right knee down if it feels okay today. Elongating the arms in opposite directions, and then start to lean into your back body. Can you lift even your belly a little bit off your front thigh so you're not collapsing? Come back into center. Windmill yourself up for warrior two. Lunge into your knee. Feel the heaviness of your hips. And even start to flap your arms, kind of finding a wave here to release any tension through the shoulder blades, through the chest, through the wrists. Coming into Trikonasana. Windmilling the left arm, or the right arm rather, up to the sky. Hugging the front body and the back body of your torso together. Beautiful shapes of the triangle, strongest shape that we can create. Coming back up. Squaring off your hips to face the front, lengthen through both legs and forward fold. Micro movements here, just how we did on the other side, continuously coming slightly out, and then as you exhale, grounding and flowing deeper into the posture, however that is. Just noticing the length and the softening that comes from your strength. Make it feel good. Press through both feet. Find the connection through the soles of the feet. Next, inhale, rise back up, coming into our reverse triangle. Right arm down, left arm up and over. Find the connection from the heel to the palm of the hand. Inhale, rise back up. Bend through the left knee. Step back to a plank. Engaging through the core, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Lift through the knees, press through the pinky toes and big toes. Give your neck a little roll here. Let's take one more full breath. And when you're ready, take a nice, beautiful exhale through the mouth. Push back into a child's pose. And just release here. Feel the heart pull down towards the earth. And resting your forehead onto the mat or onto your block. When you're ready, inhale, coming back up. Hands come to your hips, fingertips pointing towards your knees. We're going to stretch through the tops of the feet now. Bend through the elbows, lift through the chest, lift through the knees. If it's even comfortable, you can hang the head back. Good, so not sinking into the shoulders, feeling a pulling up to the sky. Releasing, crossing the ankles, come onto your sit bones. Place one heel in front of the other, hand still placed beside the hips. Lift up through the hips. Hang the head again, stretching through the front of the thighs, through the bellies. And push the feet down. And exhale, let's release. Give yourself a minute to come back into this position, being still. Your spine straight. And then organically in your own way, come into a downward facing dog. If you need to, shake up the hips. When you're ready, right foot steps about halfway on the mat, and we're going to do some donkey kicks. Lifting up, trying to get your shoulders right over top of the wrist. And just pull up. Doesn't matter how hard or how high you come up. Just trying. Let's switching sides. And pushing through the whole palm. Feeling the shoulders and everything stack over top of one another. Gazing. One more time. Lift up, kick up. Beautiful. Step the feet together. Come into a forward fold. Stepping outside of our box is exactly what we need. Bend through the knees. Inhale, rise up onto the tippy toes. Hands come over top of the head. Stay onto the balls of your feet. As you bend through the knees, hands come to your heart. Heels down if you need to. Don't worry if they fall. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, keep the heels up as much as you can. Come into our good squat. Inhale, rise up, finding something to gaze at here. On your exhale, go down as slowly as you can. Inhale, push with the balls of the feet. Reach, 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 reach up. And then exhale, release through the heels. Rocking yourself side to side on your feet if you need to. Coming into our chair pose, and then come into eagle, right leg up and over. Option to wrap the foot right around. Right arm up and over. And twist tying your arms, or if it's more comfortable, hands to opposite shoulder. Feel as if you're sliding your back down a wall. Squeeze the arms, squeeze the legs. Finding something to gaze at. Untwist the legs, coming into a warrior 3 with eagle arms. Beautiful. Lifting up the leg like it's a teeter-totter. Leg goes up, torso comes down. Release the arms, release the legs. Let's do the other side for eagle. Bend through the knees, left leg up and over, either planting the foot onto the earth or even just wrapping the foot around, whatever's good for you. Twist tying the arms, left arm under and up and over. Modified with the shoulders, hands to opposite shoulder. Slide yourself back down that wall, engaging through the core. Feel the shoulders working towards stacking over top of the head. Releasing the leg, come into our warrior 3 with the arms still in eagle. Maybe noticing one side is different than the other. That's okay. We're balancing ourselves out, challenging ourselves, engaging through the core. Next exhale, release the arms, release the legs. Hands onto the hips and bend through, bow over them. Step the right foot and the left foot back into downward facing dog. When you're ready, left foot in between the hands. Let's rise up for a second set of triangle. Right hand onto the thigh or onto the floor. Exhale, release. Step the right foot back and up. Coming in to like a thread the needle. Right foot crosses over, reach up with the left. It's like a side plank here. Planting that right foot into the earth as much as you can. Exhale. Come back into center, lift up through the right leg, shake it out. Good. The right foot steps in between the hands. Let's come into triangle again, second set. Noticing where it feels different or where it feels same. Press through the feet. Exhale, hands down, step back, lift up through the right leg. Cross it over, slide it to the left, lift up through the left arm, lift up through the hips, engage through the core. When you're ready, take an exhale, bring the feet back underneath you for downward facing dog. Come into side plank, left hand underneath the face. Option to drop the knee down. If your feet, both legs are elongated, working towards having the soles of the feet pressed into the mat, or option to even start to lift up through the foot And then bringing the right foot in between the hands. Come into a nice hip stretch. Open up through the knee. Reach back the right arm. Have that foot, your right foot, even wider if it feels good. Take one more breath here. And when you're ready, come back into center. And let's come into pigeon on the right side. And if today doesn't feel good, or you just need to stay more upright onto the hands, you do that. As you become deeper and more connected with your breath and noticing any sensations within the body, you're going to know what it feels best for you at that day. No judgment. Just know whatever you are doing is beneficial for your body and for your mind. Allowing those exhales now to come deeper. Come into your downward facing dog. Right hand underneath the face, come into our side plank. Right knee can be down or it can be lifted, lifting up through the left leg as much as it feels comfortable. Maybe grabbing a hold of the knee or the foot. And as slow as you can, start to bring the foot to the top of the mat. Walking the left foot out to the side of the mat, hands to the inside. Nice opening through the hip. Let that left knee even just drape open. Reach the left arm behind you. Openness through the chest, expansion. Coming back into center. When you're ready, work yourself into pigeon pose on the other side. Finding what works for you. If you need to do neck rolls, maybe shake up the jaw, release any tension that you have. Letting yourself soften into the postures as you build your strength. Take another exhale, and then bring yourself up onto your sit bones, and then roll down onto your back, coming in to little bridge. You need to shake your knees out if you have any discomfort. You can do that. And when you're ready, coming into center, and come into your bridge or come into your full wheel. We're here for a few more deep breaths. See if you can soften through the glutes. One more full deep breath, coming down to wherever you're at. You can just place your feet onto the mat, or you can bring the knees into the chest. Find connection to the earth again. Round 2. Little bridge or full wheel. You're coming into full wheel, working with having the toes slightly in to help with the rotation of the hips. even having the hands a little bit wider, and pulling your heart towards the back of your mat. Next exhale, rolling yourself down, lengthen through the legs, and find stillness. Knees into the chest. Rock and roll yourself up. Coming onto your hands and your knees. Coming into full headstand. You're coming into full headstand, working towards having both feet coming off at the same time. And if you are working towards getting into headstand, you can come into the wall, or you can bring the forearms down, having the fingertips linked underneath you. Have it around your head, and then work yourself into a downward facing dog, slowly allowing the feet to walk towards your face. And this is a beautiful start for you. Option for everyone. Another exhale, working yourself down, child's pose. Let it go. Cross the ankles. Come to lie down onto the back, knees into the chest. Give yourself a good squeeze, pushing into any discomfort through the bladder and the intestines. And then crossing the right leg over the left, coming into a nice spinal twist. The neck allows it, gazing away from your bent knees. Allowing your body start to cool down here. Take one more breath. Come into center, switch the crossing of the legs. I'd like to add a little bit more intensity to your posture. Bring the knees higher towards the armpits and apply pressure to your top knee. And again, does it feel okay to gaze away from the knees? If it does, do so. If it not, find something that is comfortable for you. You know your body the best. If you're listening to your body, it would be easier not to anything will harm it. Next, inhale, bring the knees back into center. Soles of the feet are going to come together for Supta Baddha Konasana. Allow your spine, everything just to find the connection, sinking into the mat. Noticing if you can find a little bit more heaviness through the back side of your body. As you start to take your next inhale, lengthen out the legs. Option to even swing the knees from side to side if you need to, and then coming into your Shavasana. Arms wide, legs wide. Let the toes just fall away from one another. Taking some sighs through the mouth. Allow the eyes to close. And option for your Shavasana is to find a gaze right in front of your third eye, just gazing there with your eyes closed. And stay here as long as you'd like. The longer the better. And when you're ready, slowly bring movement back into your body. Big breaths. And this is where I leave you. I hope to see you all again soon. My wild and crazy light shines in you.